Hi everybody. In addition to the resources that I've made available in Module 2, I wanted to take you through some websites that I use when I'm embarking on a similar research process for some of the projects that I've done in the past. And so one thing that I also wanted to mention is what actually constitutes a behaviorally focused journal article. So in your specific review paper and in the syllabus, it says that the articles that you find have to be behaviorally oriented or behaviorally focused. These are going to be articles that employ single subject or single case research designs and are within behavioral journals. So Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, Journal of Experimental Analysis of Behavior, Research in Autism and Developmental Disabilities, Behavior Analysis and Practice, Behavioral Interventions, those types of journals. There are stuff related to autism, there's stuff related to video modeling, there's stuff related to a bunch of other topics that we study in ABA, but if you get those from journal articles that aren't behaviorally focused, typically you're going to be looking at a bunch of statistic tables, and they're not going to be using research designs that we typically use in behavior analysis. They're going to be using group designs, between subject designs, using inferential statistics. Those just aren't the types of research designs that we typically employ. We like taking repeated measures of behavior over time, and behaviorally oriented articles define behavior precisely, and they outline the procedures in a way that you could read what's been done and replicate those procedures yourself. So let's go through some websites and I'll show you how you can search for particular topics. So let's start with going straight to the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis's website. So if we just search for that, Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, usually we'll go to this Wiley Online Library. It's the JABA front page for their particular database within Wiley Online Library. So it brings you here. This allows you to search the entire database from the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis. So if we go over here, let's just pick PICA, for example. Click on that. And let's see here what ones looks interesting. So anyways, what you'll get here is the entire 134 article list that have PICA in the keyword or in the title or somewhere in the article. So let's this one looks interesting. Multi-component assessment and treatment of cigarette pica, so people that eat cigarettes. So if we click on this PDF button here, it's going to redirect you to this, saying that you have to pay to access this particular article, which I don't like doing, so let's figure out another way to access this article. So if we go back, let's copy the actual article title, and then go up to the University of South Florida's library webpage. So what you would do is go to lib.usf.edu. It will bring you here. And what you want to do is click on this before you start. Log in for full access. So this is where you log in with your university ID. And you can just click on here, log in. And since I was already logged into Canvas, it just automatically puts me in and says you are logged in. So now you have full access to the university library resources. So if we go to this keyword search, you can type this directly in, hit search, and it looks like the fourth item down is our article, Multi-Component Assessment and Treatment of Cigarette Pica, and it's Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, fall of 1999. So this particular one doesn't have a PDF available, but if you click on this HTML full text, it will bring you to a web page that has the entire article in its entirety just in a HTML format. So this counts as the article. The one thing that you do not get in this particular feature are the figures. So if that's something that is important, which it typically is, you will want to make sure that you can find a particular PDF of this article. And usually when you go to the USF Library's webpage, most of the time when it's a JABA article, it will be this PDF full text. Or if you click something like Find It at USF, there'll be an option to download it as a PDF. For whatever reason, this particular one, maybe because of the it was published about 18 years ago, so maybe it's just because it's a little bit older. But anyway, that's one way. So you can search for particular articles on JABA's website. And again, JABA is the flagship journal in behavior analysis. So if you're interested in video modeling, PICA, behavioral skills training, type some of those keywords in and see what articles come up. And then if you want access to those articles, you can plug those into the USF Library's webpage. But let's say that you wanted to try another place. Another good place to find access to a lot of behavioral journals and a lot of just journal articles in general is using Google Scholar. And you can access that by going to scholar.google.com. And just because I'm curious, let's type in that article that we just found on the JABA website and try to find it in the University Library's website. Couldn't find it. But if you type it into Google Scholar, and since we're logged into the USF Library, you have this little PDF option over here. So same article that we've been looking for, multi-component assessment and treatment of cigarette pica. Now if you click this PDF, it will actually bring up the full article from JABA, and you can download this to your computer by clicking up over here if you have a Mac, or however you need to do that on the machine that you're using. But now you have access to the entire article, which includes what was missing before as the figure. So now you have access to all of the information from the article that you would possibly need, including the comprehensive reference list, which is another excellent place to find related articles to your topic. But if we go back to the search query page here, and we go on another interesting little feature of this particular database, is that you can actually look at all of the articles that have been cited subsequently by other authors. So again, this was published in 1999, so there's 18 years of articles that could have come out that are related to this or that cited this article specifically. And if they cited this article specifically, you can go down and click this Cited By button here, and we'll show you all of the articles that have been cited subsequently since that original article was published. So this is another excellent way you can find other articles as well, and just broaden the amount of articles that you're able to obtain for your review paper. If you have any questions about this week's content or any other questions about this course, please email me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks and have a good day.